Hi, this is Alexis Stark for EDU 730, Week 6 Initiative Paper, Dr. Laura Hartman. Morning meetings, a positive initiative with a purpose. The saying, one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day, has been attributed to the Dalai Lama. How could this advice be implemented for the benefit of a student population? The simple action of purposefully starting the day with positivity is a practice that can be implemented throughout an elementary system in the form of morning meetings, a practice component of responsive classrooms. Morning meetings are an excellent way for a district to dip its toes into the waters of responsive classrooms. The meetings are approximately 30 minutes long at the beginning of every school day and are made up of 4 components in a certain sequence. The 4 components: greeting, sharing, activity, and daily announcements. The greeting should include acknowledging each person by name and promote full inclusion of all students and individuals within the classroom. While sharing, students practice speaking with others and listening to others for information. This is the time during the morning meeting when students can share information about what's going on in their lives and personal experiences. The activity component should be designed to encourage collaboration and reinforce social and/or academic skills. The meeting ends with daily announcements to help students prepare for the day's events, celebrate birthdays, or inform students of any upcoming changes. The process of a morning meeting looks as follows. Students and the teacher gather in a circle and greet one another. Students share news about themselves. Students and the teacher participate in fun, friendly, community building and interactions through an activity. And students respond to a message from the teacher designed to encourage academic and social learning, followed by announcements. With this process completed with fidelity every morning, teachers and schools will see impressive benefits. Marzano's hierarchy for highly reliable schools begins with safe, supportive, and collaborative culture. Level 2 is effective teaching in every classroom, and 3 is guaranteed and viable curriculum. These 3 tiers all build upon each other, and one must be established before reaching the next. The fourth and fifth tiers, standards reference reporting and competency based education, can work together and be established in congruence. Implementing morning meetings aligns with Marzano's hierarchy of reliability on several levels. Primarily, morning meetings keenly align with level 1, safe, supportive, and collaborative culture. Utilizing morning meetings may give teachers opportunities to know students better and form trusting relationships in which the teachers can be more responsive and sensitive to students' needs. During morning meetings, teachers can intentionally work on building relationships among and with students in their class. This will foster a positive atmosphere in the classroom and create opportunities for teachers to know children individually, and thus, teachers may feel closer to individual students. Morning meetings are an ideal way to start responsive classroom practices as they have shown efficacy in promoting positive behavioral outcomes. Morning meetings can be compared to a bulldozer. When part of a regular part of daily routine, it clears away the obstacles that impede children from feeling safe and engaged in school, creating the space for classroom members to take care of each other and do their best learning. A high reliability school does not leave the culture up to happenstance, according to Marzano. And beginning every day with a morning meeting is an ideal way to establish a safe, supportive, and collaborative learning environment for the students. To implement and monitor the implementation of this initiative will take buy-in from building principals and leadership, as well as each classroom teacher. The first step will be to train the staff and model what an exemplary morning meeting looks like and justify why we are asking for the first half hour of each of their day. There's a win-win component to morning meetings. Research suggests that student-teacher relationships not only may be linked to students' well-being, but also may be associated with teachers' well-being. Ergo, using morning meetings to build positive student-teacher relationships helps everyone in the classroom. The training would act as part of teacher onboarding or pre service with the expectation that every elementary classroom will be hosting morning meetings at the beginning of the school year. They will include modeling the practice for staff by beginning building in service days with morning meetings. There are also numerous models of morning meetings available on YouTube, which will be vetted and collected for teachers to view and glean ideas from. To monitor the effectiveness, the leader will need to be doing spot checks of classrooms to ensure morning meetings are occurring. Additionally, data is always a must. Data can be collected on office referrals, absences, and academic performance to see if the morning meetings are having a positive impact on the students. Another form of data could be climate surveys for not just staff but also students. For this initiative in particular, leadership skills needed to ensure system wide implementation is presence and a willingness to do what you're asking of others. Presence is important for not only data collection, but also for modeling the expectations. A leader pushing for more responsive classrooms has to be willing to connect with staff and students on a personal level and find ways to motivate them to learn and grow. The willingness to do what you are asking of others is as important. The leader must be willing to crawl on that carpet, sit in the circle, and clap their hands to a children's song because that is part of a morning meeting. The leader has to show that it is possible and explain the why behind the initiative and then follow through. Morning meetings are not a magical panacea. Morning meetings are a tool to build relationships with students and minimize disparate discipline outcomes. They can be difficult when a teacher's not in the right mindset. They can cause strife when classmates are not getting along. They can also be the thing that gets a kid out of bed in the morning or creates a connection between a teacher and a student that sparks an unbreakable bond founded on a love of learning. They may also simply be the perfect way to bring that one positive thought a child needs to change their whole day.